There's no way I died to these Cyclops on 50 hasted gargoyles. Trinky. Okay, so now we have a V1 Sandro versus Rizza. So I think I should be playing the Sandro. Sandro's sorcery spec is pretty good, and also slow is pretty good. And Charnod's is not really... Well, actually Charnod Tempo could be a thing, because you get like a lot of ghosty bosses here. But this should be a build game, or it could be a vampire game too. A vampire game could be really scary for my opponent to play against. We get good wood on day 1. That's very nice. Maybe you don't even want to build out the vampires on day 1 for the simple reason of I don't want them dying somewhere random. I want them to be stacking up. The lack of town gates, so next to the towns, will make the vampires kind of hard to rally. Yeah. Anyway, I believe this is gonna be an estate game, but I will build the... No arrow here. That's a whack, Mage Guild. Of course Sandro, the sorcerer specialist, could use like a damaging spell, but... Yeah, I didn't get it here. 2 whites at the top for more utility in terms of my blocking potential. I get to slow one of them. I think I will. It wouldn't be good without the Cape of Conjuring, but with the Cape of Conjuring, this actually becomes a pretty decent thing to do. I need to deal with these 3 stacks, basically. Yeah, I think we just need to start punching. Kiki. So this is the one to play. Good luck. Once we have finalized our decisions. I think I will actually just... Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this feels pretty decent for me right now. And I'll go off into this direction. Well, I don't know if I can do the treasury, but I do want to flag the extra towns. I want to find my town gates, and I want to level up the Sandro quite a bit here. As soon as I can. So I'll be working on that. Is Yarmo a good player? Yeah, he's amazing. Too big, unfortunate. I'll pick up some ore too, right now. Still no income to be built. This is my 3rd Necrotown right now. Sure. He's playing the Rissa, locked in. And this is the game. But yeah, my strategy is gonna be rather simple, to be honest. Collect a bunch of vampires and... Okay, I don't think I want to go more in that direction. Though, no, seeing the break is super important for me. Which means that oh my god, I'm using a lot of moves here. I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to find something else apart from like looking at the break. I'm looking for a treasure chest, I'm looking for... For town gates, for a passage over here in an easier way. We have cat break, okay. So now we know that that my playstyle is pretty valid. I'm kind of yeah, it's kind of a shame that I didn't pick up the army. But yeah, with the type of moon that I had. Like 19 moon, 100 here. I think I'll go for the goblins and see what's up there. Yeah. I mean, she's pretty good for some formats, like Memory Lane, many people ended up steering towards Rissa. But, and I can see that. But not on, like, these formats. I really hope this is not gonna be, like, even more terrain going up. Otherwise, I'm wasting even more moves. The army looks spooky. Yeah. Hmm. I'm not really finding a lot of XP here at all, which is a shame. But I've seen worse Reborn games. I'm at the very least like going for a sword, you know? And a sword is an awesome objective to be going for. Really wish I had an arrow. They're pretty good curse targets too, but with them being in 5 stacks, it's unlikely that I'll get a lot of value from it. Don't exactly know what I want my casting to be. Maybe like just a shield over here. Finding another vampire state would also be like really awesome. I can abuse the hell out of this terrain by just having 1/1 stack over there. Pretty unfortunate morale, but at the very least I'll be able to like get the skellies to handle most of the rest of it. Ooh. Yeah, I need to run on the vamps. Sure. I'll go for more income for now. I still don't have any gems or crystals to go up to Vampire Lords at all. Not good. I'm gonna be getting some crystal over here, but I don't see any gems whatsoever. Not good. Maybe I'll just go up here and try to look for something. That's kind of sad. Not even a passage there, let alone anything else. And a minimum treasure pile. Kind of horrible. Alright. I haven't built the estate there, or here, actually. Still need to double build my estate, which I can do on a very short notice, which is nice. I don't think I'm strong enough for the treasury either. -1 morale, by the way, would be good enough to do this, but without the -1 morale, there's not really like many tools on how. Yeah. That Gundula behind Sandro, if only. Tavern Chall's the opponent doing pretty fine. I mean, I'm really like representing my sword here too. I've been affording all the vampires, normal vampires, not even up vampires is gonna be like pretty high. Anyway, we need to be looking for resources right now. If this is a town gate, then I could actually like pursue it. And then grow here at the beginning with 2, and then hopefully collect everything that I need for the Secret Vampire upgrade in the main. Then afterwards I can like start doing quite a few more objectives of all sorts. Or alternatively I can just go on the road. We still have like many town gates that we have yet to find in the biome, so we're gonna be like very likely to be able to find something. We are double building the vampires, we have the vampire estate, so you know, we kind of are playing with a plan at the very least. I like that. This town gate is also like awesome for my game. Wait, is that a warehouse of gems that I just found? I think it is, which is awesome. That means that I'm only like a few treasuries away from being able to afford everything that I need. No. Huh. Apparently I'm seeing things by now. Gold mine. I don't have a major leer, so I'm not really gonna be getting mana or anything like that. I can double take this. All the prerequisites are there, so that means that the next most important thing is gotta be the marketplaces, because I believe that I'll need to do some trading for the sake of affording the entire thing. Oh man. That's kind of rough. I really hope I can save... Okay, yeah, I'll just take that. Black Shard, unfortunate. Mm, 13 plus 9, and then there's 4 over here if I really want them. I would maybe like to go for the librarian this week too. I still have 0 gems available on my map. We're both at 3 towns. Yeah. So that's that. I don't believe there's anything else that I'm doing right now. I need to save the 5 wood for the estate upgrade. I do have the marketplaces ready as well. And yeah, when I go up to Vampire Lords, I'm gonna be able to farm up a lot of XP, and just general power for my hero. That's gonna be nice. I don't even like care for much here, because I'm just looking to funnel my upgrade. 20 vamps? I don't believe you can get vamp bosses on V1. I mean, if you can, that's kind of crazy. Because I see like many of these as potential vampire bosses, I just don't really believe in them existing. Can guaranteed. Okay, well that changes things, yeah. I even need to, okay, so how much, I have, 5. Okay, so I can trade up 5 crystals, so after this and this, I'm gonna be able to upgrade the vampires already finally. I will have everything, and then I can actually start going here, 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 and look for a vampire boss. A vampire boss would enable both the break and the utopia immediately. Mini at this moment, bruh. Heyo then, thank you. Yeah, I should just go for the vampire lows by now. There we go. Now we're cooking. Took me a while to get here, but feels very nice to be here. That's pretty cool. Didn't really need this, but it's pretty cool. Classic. Armor is good for vampire gameplay. I really don't care about these, they don't change anything at all. Trying game aim. Level 9, so I will be able to get the library. And I don't really think there's a lot of utility in picking up the vampires right now, unless maybe on the way back if I don't find a town gate there. And yes, we are deleting. We are locked into a strategy that I believe that will net the best results the more I invest into it. So I don't think that I should be steering out of my strategy, out of my own strategy's way. Tempo is an active player in the format. If he says that it's right, then he probably has seen it personally. Nothing really much over here. I still think this is like one of the better things that I can do while waiting for the vampires, you know? So, yeah. Silo is mildly interesting, but I might be short on gold. 126A. I can do the big treasury for some XP. I can get the eye. How many vampires would that be? Let's see. So if we get 7 and 4, that would be 11 extra, which would put me at 33, which, combined with me, it might be able to do the Utopian Expert Shield and 10 teal, especially if I were to get a little bit more armor teal. It can definitely do the break, so, you know, we're gonna be getting enough vampires to function at the very least. Dota 2 Nature's Prophet. Ah. No, definitely. Definitely Nature's Prophet. Through my shady box. Can you do roleplay sounds when your units take damage? No. Do I trust that this is a town gate? Okay, let's see. I have another town gate for reference. Yeah, this is always a town gate. So, I believe I'm taking vampires, going over here, and then I'm gonna be just getting to the town gate. And starting my 131 over here. And seeing where that takes me. Oh, red tower. Meh. Yes, indeed. This connects my game quite a bit more than it otherwise would have been. I might be able to go up to a castle too with the wood and the ore. And maybe a little bit of trading. Which would be 2 extra vampires, which, you know, vampires are probably the most thresholdy units in the entire game. Getting more of the thresholdy units would be really, really good. Infinite Skulls opens some options. That's no vamps. I mean, the other 2 options for bosses were definitely vampires way more often than this one. Like, you know, like if you had to choose to do 2 out of the 3, you always do those 2 and not this one, you know? 9, that's pretty good. 10, that's okay. Now actually, I could go over to this town to collect even more vampires if I feel unsafe. So I have 26 on me, and this is gonna be... yeah, 35. Am I good for 30 with 35? Not really. I mean, depends on the Utopia size, of course. 131 Utopia, 150 next to the break. It's pretty good for V1 standards, I think. Yarmo cooking? The simultaneous turns are over naturally. It's not broken or anything. I'm not gonna be going for... Well... Can I even afford all the vampires? This alone is gonna be like 5k gold needed. 2.5k. Oh, here. Plus 5. I'm getting up to 40 vampires. Okay. Well, Utopia next time is nice. I think I have like some trading to do too. I'll actually go for it. But is it wondrous enough? Oh yeah, 42. Oh yeah, because of the Citadel that I bought. Yeah, 42 is a good amount. I am bringing over the Skelly. Those Nexus can be vampires, though by this point that would be useless. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what is this on my V1? That's not a V1 box. That's not a V1 guard. Oh, small. Sad. Please not mini. Yay, not mini. Very good. Oh, ELIXIR, Goose, and a Teapot. That's not bad. I'm not going for the other Utopia, I'm just going mid. Yeah? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright. Alright. Slow here gives me 1 turn of tempo. Oh, that's... Anyway, this is a lot of XP, which is really good. Kinda missing some. And yeah, in the desert with Vampire Lords, we should be able to get like 1,000,000 XP pretty easily. As long as we get control at a reasonable time. Pathfinding, yeah. Which means no Diplom, which is okay. Rampy middle. Not sure how I feel about that. Am I gonna be just walking middle, or am I gonna be recovering mana? Hard to say. Any developments? I don't know, maybe silos? I'll build another silo just for coziness, but I don't think it's correct or anything. I'll build a Cover of Darkness for vindictiveness. Everything living is an XP box for vamps. Not quite, but close to. At some point it is. That's great. That's... Wait, can I do Rusties? They're gonna be eventually getting my defense to be 0. Then again, I don't even have like a lot of defense to begin with. I'm currently hitting the 4th stack. Sure. Oh, home. That's a few, I can do it. Actually university is pretty important to check. I'm not gonna be using control scroll in this turn anyway. Well, actually I could. TP back. I mean, either get to TP back or get to DD forward. I mean, DD... Wait, I can even DD back. Though that wouldn't do anything. Anyway, it's always TP, right? The one time. No. It's all gonna be fine here, I think. So yeah, I'm at 4 towns. He is steel. My stats are increasing by the second. Very nice. I really could use the Rampy Town though. What is your Amulet stream name? He's Yarmalite on Twitch, but he doesn't necessarily stream on Twitch. He might be streaming on Discord instead. Whatever he's gonna be. Most supported by his limited bandwidth. That's pretty unfortunate. Do you want to claim, I mean, I'm wondering if I save the mana for the D on the next... Well, no, wait. It's only Curse that would do anything, but it doesn't do a lot, so maybe it's pointless. Yeah, that's very cool. Yippee! We have completed the Elixir of Life. Alright.
Two morals, two morals. Lasers.
I could go for the Biome Utopia. I could go for the Side Zone Utopia. But no, I'm just going over into the university here for sure, immediately. Every time here. Probably not gonna see the vampire. Yeah, the Elixir Vamps. Hell yeah. You can still get the component effects, which is sometimes really important. For example, skeletons plus 4 HP brings them up to 10 HP. If you have a massive amount of them, then it's still like a very relevant amount of Ooh, makes fast or makes dead? Plays dead. Oh no, probably like some Titan-centric playstyle by this point. Not sure town recently. He has gold, so there's no way he died. He has golden timer, so yeah, he's deciding. Got it. You wish retreat? No. Victory. Okay. We're doing it. All spells, actually. Well, okay then. Still need Air Magician? Badly. I think I should be funneling these dragons into middle already. Or war unis. Kinda works too. And also has good XP. And also they don't even slow me down, which is pretty cool. Does hero account for garrison heroes? No, I mean, no it doesn't. More silo. Just because. Pixie would kite you easily. Yeah, but it couldn't take me on. Fort down still forever. Bye, Mandy. Hey, either I'm wrong or I'm claiming free information, you know? I don't think he's, like, stoic enough to not deny me if I'm wrong. Thanks. Yeah. Earth Dome, that's good. I wonder if he would hide stats. Maybe. I mean, they're vamps. They do vamp things, and, you know, vamping things is both sometimes very strong in correct situations and very pleasant to do, but I don't really think it's gonna be like the competitive go-to in Olden Era. It's just gonna be, you know, a thing that exists. Oh, not at all spells. That kind of sucks. At the very least, I'm getting XP, I guess. Oh wait, maybe XP is dangerous. Well, I mean, I will have to rip off that band-aid at some point, right? Right, no, it's not all spells. Yeah, good. That's a pretty good auto. Still no air. That's a bunch of trash. Am I going for the Earth Dome? I don't think so, actually. He evacuated after getting metal. Pretty cool. And now we are at the same number of towns. So he had 4 in the buy-in. He took the 5th one. He took the 6th one. Then it was 6 versus 4. And now we're back to 5-5. Uh-huh. So he is actually traversing the map quickly, though. Which is, you know, kind of scary. I don't even know if he's, like, around here somewhere. Probably not. I can just go for the SOJ and stuff. And, yeah, claim stuff. But now he'll be able to, like, get a read on me, though, which is very nice. Wait, he built here for a few turns. Wait, do you need to build? He built a tavern here. He built a tavern, town hall, marketplace, a mage guild. What the? He had this for the entire week 3. What the hell? Well, time to escalate this town progression. Wait, is he on, like, my side of the map or something? What is even going on? Have some libraries available. My thoughts are gonna be good. He's hiding once again. Okay. Can go grab extra vampires, but honestly no need. I can do any fight with the Earth Dome. No longer just vamp fights. Yuck.
Two morals, two morals. Lizards.
Yuck. I, for some reason, thought my vampires are going to be taking 2 turns here. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, need to get over the frustration of the no air magician game. Then we can continue playing properly. And also creatures is nice. I did leave the unicorns behind there, but he probably cannot reach. Well, to be honest, if he's hiding, that might be indicative of something otherwise. We're gonna be able to use the... Kinda need them to come to me, to be honest. No reason to assume the worst. I mean, if we assume the worst, then we lost, right? And if we lost, then why are we playing? But I still feel like there's a good reason to be playing, so we will play. Oh, that's a big shower, and I think that's without the Orb of Silt either. Cool. I'm red, so I could actually be attacked with low mana. Two off of ELIXIR. I mean, two off of, not ELIXIR. Wait, actually I kinda told him the fact that I don't have air. That's pretty funny. By calling him a bioman. When he clearly was. Oh no. Whatever. I remember the fight was on desert. It... yeah, sounds about right. Am I like running towards them by now? I mean, if I did in this direction, I kinda want to towards them. Or run towards them like a rabbit animal, but... not exactly sure if that's like the best call.
Two morals, two morals. Lizards. Oh.
Not exactly a good reason to pick up my army here. I guess that would be kind of cool. As an actual pulse stack. Wish I had wings. Need some Red Bull. Trees will definitely be a stack too, so may as well pursue this line. Finally fast. He can always attack me, that's so frustrating. Really would like the Pegasus upgrade. I guess I'll need to like stay in the town for like a little bit more. I'll still hold on to my plausible deniability for now. I don't have an artifact merchant stand, that's a problem. Yeah, he's playing tower. Yeah, by claiming some of his stands, that's immediately solved.
Two morals, two morals. Lizards.
And this makes my Diplo so much weaker. Don't know if that's right, I don't know. But without artifact merchants, I mean, I either stop my the building in my tracks, or this, you know? Well, we didn't see air in him either, to be honest. Can I beat a pack of titans anyway? Yeah, ish. I mean, yeah. I guess I'm going without the upgrades. I mean, I do believe that I should be claiming all of his production before the end of the week. Or Silt would be available again. That morale sucked. But then I'm holding my production anyway, so what was the point? He can reach my town in a single turn too, which has 272 skillies. Eh, fine, it's just bait or something. Need Major level 3, need the Enhanced Spring too, to be honest. Whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be way nicer when I get to his artifact merchants, but until I do, it's kinda rough. Well, no. Well, yes, but no. I mean, I didn't really go that route, so not anymore. I mean, if I had Air Magician, then it would be like a really big, good land, but, without it, it's not exactly a thing. He's defending, I think. Why? Would rather not lose all of the silver Pegasi. Silt, air. I mean, the orb of driving rain is pretty fine as like a third option casting, but I kind of want the shackles a little bit more. Then again, how often is he attacking me? Where's the secondary town? Can't tell. At least the rolls were pretty connected. Can you do Unicorn Glade? That's wild. Hopefully I don't regret that. Are you joking? With some unit upgrades, and suddenly I'm gonna be like way stronger the next turn than this one. So he has like a tough choice to, you know, decide whether he's gonna be defending or not. Okay, no upgrade over here, so the upgrade is in the other town. How can I make a read on what town that is? Probably just upgrading the unicorns right now. Okay, let me think. What feels right? So for me it was this one. This one is connected to the road to... No, this one, which was on the way to metal. So maybe for him it's also like just the one on the way to metal. I don't know, I'll try it. No, it's wrong. Fuck. I didn't trade for gold. I think it was a decent little read attempt. Too bad it doesn't count. So now he might be like red rushing me. Well, blue rushing me. You know, just rallying and attacking before I can do much. But we'll see. So there's not exactly any in. I'm pretty good at dealing with titans on my hero, to be honest. That's kind of nice. Would be even better with the air orb. But like, I'm not sure how I fit the air orb in here at all. I mean, water orb, sorry. Why not sell more item? What for right now? Okay. Okay, so I got quite a bit stronger, now he's attacking me. I might regret not being able to afford these dragons. And a few unicorns. I have only 97 mana. Unfortunate. He does have the ELIXIR. We're both interfered down to 20. Protect Earth immediately. Comes out. And oh my god! First cast XD. I mean, okay, well, I guess it's over then. Damn, I lose this on. Oh yeah, he also has anti-chain. Oh, anti-chain protect. That was kind of, yeah, he was kind of good already. XD my ass. Yeah, there's no fight to be had here. Yeah. Next, yeah, perfect skill tree. Air Earth, log of scouting, pathfinding, learning deal, pick up the pace. I'm not a very good player, but I have an opinion this game fucking sucks. Well, at least you had... Right. We really want to complain? Yeah, because I'm about to. Yeah, we can vote share. Huh. Lexu loses. I mean, really, whatever hurdles you faced, is it actually worse than no air full skill tree? Well, the biome was okay, but I had no scrolls up until reaching mid, no stats until week 5. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's... All those were artifactless. Yeah, literally. Yeah. But would you rather that than no air though? 137 I had 79 stats, yeah. Week 5? Well, yeah, month 2. Week in mid, found nothing. Yeah. No magic, not a single artifact. His first 3 big dolls were Goose Scopium and some garbage. Kick. Anyway, yeah, rough. But airless though, oh my god, kill me. Yeah, few men and next. He even went like for a greedier skill tree with learning. And despite having like a learning skill tree, he still managed to get all of the skills. Angie. Anyway. What happened? Who won? My opponent won. He had like a good time setup with securing against pretty much all spellcasting. So, yeah. None of his struggles ended up mattering. Well, I still kind of feel like they matter. Anyway, we are currently 0-1 down in the series. I will be updating the title. And then we will go for game number 2 in a few minutes.